Ladies and gentlemen, the wire has hit. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 7:26 a.m. in the morning. It's currently Thursday, May 5th, and we're closing on the flip. That's right. But first, I have a walkthrough of a stem cell facility for my right shoulder. So let's go take a look at that and see what we could do. All right, just left the Stem Cell Institute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because the procedure is not necessarily FDA approved, and it's expensive, $6,600. But if I could avoid surgery of my right shoulder, oh my God, I do it every day of the week. Mostly because the recovery is disgusting on these surgeries. 6 months, and I won't be able to do anything for those 6 months. Look, I need competition. I need sport. I need physical activity. Otherwise, I will lose my mind. And right now, I'm driving over to the title company because we're closing on my flip at 10 a.m. It is 8:25. I got an overage check and a transfer stamp to drop off. And then probably won't be meeting the buyers at all because with the way we do closings after COVID is we're not in the same room. Thank God. You know, we signed paperwork beforehand. Thank God. I signed my paperwork at breakfast with my attorney. It's actually on my Instagram live if you want to go check it out. While you're at it, like, comment, and subscribe to this vlog. We got an amazing day ahead of us. I still have to probably do a coaching call and head to the city for a few showings, plus some other stuff. But we gonna make things happen and have an announcement towards the end of the day, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get over to this title company and get all the paperwork dropped off. The reason I wanted to vlog today because at some point this afternoon, that wire is gonna hit. And that wire is going to be $311,000. Woo-hoo! Yeah, I'm excited just saying the number. That's before I recoup the principal. That's not all profit, but still, I've never seen that kind of money in one bank account before. So woo! I'm here at the title company, and what I have is number one, what's called an overage check. When a buyer side puts in too much earnest money, where it already covers my entire commission, then we have to bring that overage to the closing. That way they get that money back and doesn't go to waste, right? So that's number one. So I have that. That's the first letter. The second letter is called a transfer stamp. That cost me $1,000 to get. So in some cities, at least here in Illinois, you have to pay $3 per thousand of the purchase price. So I sold for $336.5. So I have to pay $1,011 plus my final water meeting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that completes the paperwork dropped off. Now I have showings in the city starting at 3:45, which means I need to be in the city by 1. That way I'm not in traffic for an extra 40 minutes for no reason. That's the most efficient way to do it. However, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't need to be in the city for 6 hours to do nothing, right? So I want to get there around 1 o'clock, and I think I'm going to go treat myself to breakfast, go to my condo, get a little work done there, and then head over to the city. I'm at the condo, and honestly, I feel like an old man right now. I'm under a blanket. It's a little chilly in here. Apparently, my Nest has been off this whole time. As you guys know, I don't spend much time here, so it's almost like it's kind of like a second office, right? I just come here whenever I want to relax, whenever I'm close by. Pretty nice. So what we're doing here is I have to send a certain document over to another client of mine to get assigned. He's got a closing tomorrow. We have another closing Monday. I have to prepare for that. Basically, I got to do some of the paperwork, and I have to look up houses for buyers. Once I do all that, I'm going to head over to the city and finish the remainder of my work there. That way I can beat traffic. All the while, I'm waiting for my closing to finish up. It's 10:36 right now. Closing started at 10. I imagine funding will happen around 11, and the wire will clear my account sometime around 12 to 1. Let's take a moment and think about game planning, okay? With this flip coming out, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'm like, we don't know where the market's going to be. It's very, very unpredictable right now. But I also don't want to catch myself waiting 9 months for a market crash and it never happening, and I just wasted 9 months. So I'm going to basically switch my investment strategy to something more risk averse, where I'm actually buying a long-term rental, juicing it up, stabilizing it, making it, a prime property. So if I want to sell it, I can flip it. If I want to keep it, I can keep it, and it makes complete sense to lock up that kind of money into that deal, right? So that's the direction I want to go with it. I don't want to just do another flip and another flip and another flip, because while that would be helpful to the brokerage side, I don't know if it's a good long-term strategy, at least right now. But as I say that, if the right deal comes across my desk, 60% discount, who am I to say no to that, right? So I'm conflicted. I'm all over the place. But ideally, I'd love to get into that 5 to 8 unit building, get into that commercial real estate, learn that game, and kind of, I think that would catapult me to a new level. But at the same time, you know, playing small has its, you know, comforts. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Stay tuned. The journey's only gonna get better, guys. The journey's only gonna get better. I did not sleep last night because I went to bed and all of a sudden my creativity started going. Started thinking of a new business idea, then another business idea, then another business idea. Then I got overwhelmed by all the execution required to do all those things. So I said, you know what? Let's think about your main business. How do we make your main business better? Then I got overwhelmed again about, oh my God, I have to consistently find people, sell them a house on basis every month. And then that got overwhelmed, and then I had to talk myself back. I have a lot of those nights every now and then when I catch myself thinking too much. And that's the problem. Thinking too much. You don't want to think. You just want to do, and everything will fall into place. And that will end my TED Talk. Hopefully, whoever made it this far in the vlog, you're already getting some value. Ladies and gentlemen, the wire has hit. Oh my goodness. 300,000 plus just hit the account. That is insane. Now, it's not all my money. Let's not get it twisted. But a healthy amount belongs to me, and I am super excited. And this is actually going to be the seed capital for all the future ventures. So I'm super excited. Oh my God, I'm so relieved. Wow. First flip. It's done. I bought it. I fixed it. I sold it. I made a profit. It was not a failure. Oh, my butt cheeks were so clenched. And since February 1st when we closed on this place. Now that I'm thinking about it, it wasn't as hard. It's just like any other closing. Painless, easy, smooth, did everything right. Rehab was done in about 4 to 5 weeks. And the whole process was what? So March 1st, April 1st, May 5th. So we're going on 3 months. So in the course of 3 months, we were able to buy it, fix it, list it, sell it, close it. That's amazing. If you don't know why I got into real estate, it was so I could learn the industry, make some money, right? And then be able to use my knowledge of the industry to invest that money and multiply it. So it's insane that the idea I had when I was like 19, 20 is finally coming to fruition today. Wow. Wow. That's insane. Now it's time to, divvy up the profits and do it again. All right, folks, we have left the condo. I'm on my way to Chicago as we speak. It's going to be about a 43-minute drive. This is why we leave early. Even though the showing's at 3:45, I leave at 2 just to make sure I get there. Instead of driving like an hour and 20 like yesterday, I'll only drive 43 and I can spend the next 40 minutes working. So that's what we're going to do. Pull up to the Starbucks and just get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the city. The Starbucks was like 35 minutes, so I didn't spend much time there. Just got a cup of coffee. Respond to all of your comments, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And now we're here at this beautiful building for a showing, and then we go to another building for a showing. And then I'm meeting up my contractor to see what gym he's building. And later on, I'm going to tell you how I just got a client by someone else referring me business, and that person referring me business ended up being my client. First showing is done. Now we're heading over to the second one, and I have to remember this, to disarm the security system. Otherwise, we're both gonna go to jail. One annoying thing about city showings is the damn parking, and for some reason all week long I've just been slinging home runners. As soon as I pull up to the property, there's a spot open for me, so I've been risking it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the showings are done. And now we are heading over to this gym that my buddy's building so we could see what he's working with. Man, the city is so foggy today. Whoo! Imagine living all the way up there. People do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. You guys know Gabriel. Flip wouldn't be possible without Sierra Renovations. Finally got that right. But my man's building a whole gym over here. Apparently that's, what is that, locker rooms?
Men's locker room, women's locker room.
Damn. Overwhelming. So how do you guys know like what to build where?
Blueprints. We got everything sketched out in blueprints.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can barely read. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the workday is not over. Psych. Here's what we gotta do. I have to drive home, about 45 minutes to an hour. Once I get home, I have to connect a lender with a buyer. They've been having a hard time getting a hold of each other, so I'm going to go ahead and take initiative, get that taken care of. I have to do some paperwork for a closing tomorrow, plus the closing today, so I could get paid on the agent side, because, with the flip, I actually did charge myself a full commission and pay it, because you know what? I did the work, damn it. Now, that being said, I want to give you guys all a networking tip, okay? I tell my team members, I'm telling you guys, make sure that you are sharing your hobbies, your passions, what you're into on your social media, because then you're going to attract like-minded people. So when opportunities present itself, they're actually better than you think. Let me give you an example. I get a DM today. Hey, my cousin is looking for a $1 to $1.3 million house. What are the expenses behind it? Yada, 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 right? And after the conversation, I just said, how you been, bro? Simple. Somebody I went to high school with, but we weren't really that close at the time, right? I just messaged, how you been? He tells me what he's been doing. He's, he worked at a startup, and then he started his own small little business. So I was like, hey, man, that's super intriguing. I'd love to learn more. You smoke cigars? He said, every now and then. I'm like, why don't we grab a cigar? He's like, bro, I would love to. And boom, just like that, a new connection is made. Now, I didn't make this connection to sell the man a house. I made this connection because I truly want to, I love studying business. I love seeing how other people apply certain tactics to their industry, to their business, and then see how I can apply it to my business, right? But, the aftermath, the effect of it all will lead to business. Always keep your eye on the ball and share your passion. So when people reach out to you, they're like-minded people you can hang out with and network with and grow together. So that's my networking tip. I like to keep it at the end. So if you made it this far, you deserve it. You know what? If you made it this far, let me know networking tip right here in the comments. That's why we are in the same boat. That being said, if you want a 1-hour coaching call with me, please, link is in the description. And please, folks, sign up for the Patreon. I keep asking y'all. I haven't had a single sign up yet. Maybe that's on me because I've only posted a couple of exclusive videos on there. But I'm going to do a lot more now that we have a videographer. That's another announcement. We have an on-staff videographer. Whole lot of stuff coming to you in the next week or so. So just bear with me. It's going to be incredible. Like, comment, subscribe, support the journey. And we're going to end the vlog here for now. And I will see you guys next week. Toodles.